Okay, is my mic actually working today? Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that. Hello and welcome to the Park Place. My name is Alex and this is me riding Splash Mountain for my very last time. Unless I go to Tokyo. Subscribe so I can go to Tokyo. However, since that's probably not going to happen for a really long time, let's talk about the Splash Mountain that we have here in California. So, how do you do, and let's talk about Splash Mountain, or soon to be Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The year is 1946 and the date is November 12th. This is the day that the movie Song of the South came out. I'm not going to go too deep into the details because, but overall, the film was a box office success, or at least it was upon release. Fast forward to the year 1987, just after the film's 40th anniversary. Disney reveals their plans to build a log flume-style attraction in Critter Country, then known as Bear Country. What was this attraction called, you might ask? Definitely not Splash Mountain. It was called Zippity River Run. Now this name isn't bad, but I definitely prefer Splash Mountain over it. Thankfully, the name was later changed to Splash Mountain after Eisner had an idea to name it Splash Mountain to help market the movie Splash. Construction began in April of that year, with a budget that just kept going up apparently. The budget went up so high, in fact, that Disney couldn't afford to make brand new animatronics, so what did they do? They took the animatronics from the now defunct attraction, America Sings, and repurposed those animatronics and put them in the ride. Of course, a few animatronics were made, like most of the Brer Rabbit animatronics, and Brer Turtle, and Brer Fox, and Brer Bear, obviously, but the rest are from America Sings. But even then, some of the elements from the new animatronics used elements from the old animatronics. The animatronics that were not used on the ride were all put onto a finale boat in the finale. Obviously, where else would the finale boat be? And on Disneyland's birthday of 1989, Splash Mountain opened to the public. It was indeed a wonderful day for the Disney parks. Also, because of Splash Mountain opening, the name Bear Country was changed to Critter Country because there were now more critters rather than just bears. So, yeah. Splash Mountain at Disneyland was such a huge success that they opened a duplicate version at Walt Disney World, except it's not exactly a duplicate, it's bigger. And then after the success of both of these rides, a third version opened in Tokyo. This time, it was a duplicate of the one at Walt Disney World, except this time it was actually a duplicate, the only difference being that it was mirrored. Splash Mountain became such an iconic piece of the Disney parks. Heck, it even made its way into Disney Infinity. Splash Mountain was one of Disney's biggest successes. Splash Mountain was everything you could ever dream of in an attraction. It was an immersive dark ride, which already gives it bonus points. It had a catchy tune, more bonus points, and on top of all of that, it was a water ride, so that if it's a hot day, just go on Splash Mountain and cool off. And on top of all of that, it was just downright fun and thrilling. And if you're crazy and rode it in the nighttime hours or in winter, or both, it was a guaranteed walk-on. And to top it all off, Splash Mountain at Disneyland offered single rider to skip the wait time even more. Unless it was really hot, then there would be a wait time for single rider, but it was still typically shorter. I don't know if the other parks offered single rider, but I know for a fact Disneyland did, and I sure took advantage of it. And for some reason, that drop where it goes down and then back up gets you more wet than the actual big drop itself. Which is weird, but that's why I love Splash Mountain. Then came 2020, which worldwide would be known as the year the pandemic hit, but to me, I know it as the year that we found out that we were going to lose Splash Mountain forever. Unless you're in Tokyo. In June of 2020, Disney posted this piece of concept art, saying that Splash Mountain would be rethemed to Princess and the Frog. And that was all we knew for a while. After that, nothing. We were in the dark for almost 2 years. 2 years later, in July of 2022, we finally get some kind of word on what is going on with Splash Mountain. And what we got was the official name, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. By D23 of 2022, we start to see more and more concept art for the ride, along with an official scale model of the attraction. But what we can notice about this model is that it looks very different from the original concept art, and that's because the budget appears to have gone down. What we do know is that the night ride is going to look absolutely beautiful. And I really hope that's true because Splash Mountain at night looks kinda just plain, I guess. Later, we're given an official closing date for Splash Mountain at Walt Disney World, and then soon after, Splash Mountain closes at Walt Disney World, while Disneyland Splash Mountain continues to stay open up until May. People love Splash Mountain so much that they stayed till literally the final moments of Splash Mountain. I personally was not one of those people. And that brings us into where we are now. 3 weeks of Tiana's Bayou Adventure construction. I just want to start off by saying this ride is not going to be bad. Trust me. It's being led by Disney legend Tony Baxter, who came out of retirement to lead this project. There is no way that this ride is going to be bad. Will it be better than Splash Mountain? Probably not. Splash Mountain, like I've said before about rides like California Screamin', have a kind of nostalgic charm to it that just can't really be beaten. The new version of the ride cannot be better than the original one. That is just a fact. Of course, have your own opinion, and honestly, I'd love to hear your opinion down in the comments. Just try not to start fights, thanks. And now, I leave you all with a question. Will Tiana's Bayou Adventure even come close to being as good as Splash Mountain? That is up to you. I want you to decide that. Leave your answer in the comments. Thank you. But at this point, there's not much we can do. I guess it was just time to be moving along. We'll find another laughing place eventually. Trust me.
Oh, I see it. Beautiful, yeah. Whoa, H2O, more H2O!
Hi, welcome to the end card. I just want to start off by saying that we are super close to 100 subscribers. Like, I can smell it. Can you smell it? It smells like Splash Mountain water. And make sure while you're at it to like the video and to turn on notifications to be notified when I upload a new video, because you all love my content, right? And if you do love my content, please make sure to share it. It would make me have a wonderful feeling and a wonderful day. So if you're looking for a little more adventure, make sure to subscribe. Anyways, that's all for me. I'll see you all in the next one, and I hope you all have a zippity-doo-dah day.